Hey everyone, welcome to my tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Dory figurine with fondant and gum paste. This video is a collaboration with Kazia from Just Cake It. She made a really cute Dory cake and the link to her tutorial is in my description box below. Okay, let's start. For the body, you'll need a blue, a darker blue, and then a yellow. And then for the eyes, you'll need a bit of white, brown, and black. With the lighter blue, pinch off a little bit to use for the fins and details later. Okay, and with the piece that you are going to use, add some Tylose powder. Okay, and I'm using my palms to start to mold the body. I'm trying to get it into a teardrop shape. And I'm just going to pinch the front a little bit to get it a little sharper. Okay, and now use a ball tool and create her eye sockets. And push with your fingers towards the ball tip to create the brow bone. So throughout the video, you're going to see me fixing the shape of Dory's body because the fondant I'm using is quite soft even though I added some Tylose powder. So the body gradually loses its shape since it's sitting on top of the table. It's flattening Dory's chin, so I'm going to try editing most of the part out, but if this is happening to you as well, make sure you fix it before it's completely dried. And at the top, also pinch with your fingers to make it narrow as well. Now I'm adding the eyes. Roll the white fondant into a ball and then cut it in half. This will ensure that they are the same size. Throughout the video, I'm using water as glue. So again, I'm fixing this Dory's body. It's really humid here today, so I think that's why it's also making my fondant extra soft. If this isn't happening to you, then that's great. You don't have to worry about this part. Okay, and with a knife, cut both sides to create an open smile. And with the back of the green tool, I'm just flattening inside the mouth. Okay, and now we're going to add some dark blue details to the body. I'm using a circle cutter as a guideline. Make sure half of the circle will cover at least 2/3 of one side. And slowly with a smaller circle cutter, I'm taking away the shapes to create the negative space. And don't stress over this part, it doesn't have to be perfect. When I was looking at different pictures of Dory, the dark blue details were never the same in different pictures. Okay, now I'm just going to attach it onto the body. I added Tylose powder to the yellow fondant as well. Okay, stack two pieces together and trim them into the shape of Dory's tail. I'm using a ruler to create the tail texture. Okay, and attach the two pieces onto Dory. And with the light blue fondant we saved earlier, we can now add some Tylose powder to it. We're going to use them to make fins. And with a small circle cutter, I'm using it as a guideline so both fins are the same width. And when you cut them, just think of a really wide triangle and you're cutting one of the corners off. Add a bit of yellow fondant and roll it out gently so it's flush. And trim it back to the shape of a fin. And then add the texture for the fins as well. And then add 2 thin pieces of dark blue next to the yellow. With a dark blue fondant, cut a small triangle and attach it inside the mouth. And for the top of Dory, with the light blue fondant, give her a mohawk-like detail. And add a thin black fondant string on top of her eyes. Okay, and add her pupils. For very small circles, I roll out the fondant into a very small ball and then press down with the end of my X-Acto knife. Add a layer of black fondant on top, and for the white dot, you can use color gel or fondant. I'm going to use the dark blue and add a border for the tail as well. If you like, you can add some dots between and below Dory's eyes. I'm using a darker blue color gel and mixing it with a tiny drop of lemon extract. And lastly, with a thin strip of white for the teeth. I hope you enjoy watching my Dory tutorial, and please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to check out the Dory cake tutorial by Just Kick It by clicking on the picture or the link below. Thanks so much for watching.